What's up guys, Kieran here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a new video. So as you can see by the title, I've went and picked up a new exhaust for the M2 Competition. So here we have the Cobra Venom backbox delete. It comes with carbon fiber tips and it's also a non-valve system. So the valves will be open 100% of the time on the car now, so it should be a hell of a lot louder. It goes all the way to the OPF, so I believe it doesn't remove the OPFs, it just goes from them back. So you do still get rid of 2 silencers. So hopefully the car will be louder. But with that being said, let's get on with the install. So before we obviously start cutting off the old exhaust, let's get a sound test in Comfort and Sport Plus. Right, so first thing first, let's get this side of the car and that side of the car on jack stands so that we can obviously have enough room under the car to actually get under and cut the old exhaust off. So now with the car in the air, we have it on a trolley jack and 2 jack stands, so it's safely secure and supported off the floor. We're now going to go under the car, measure up for the new exhaust, which is obviously right here, chop the old one and then attach the new one. Right, so it is quite hard to see, but I have marked the exhaust on both sides. I'm just going to start off cutting it too long so I have more to work with, but as you can see I have a cutting wheel, so we're now going to start chopping off the exhaust. So as you can see, the old exhaust is now off. It weighs an absolute ton. It sort of squashed me underneath the car as I was getting it off, but what I have done is just put the new exhaust on one of the hangers. You can see it right there, just so I can line it up better with the old exhaust. And now I've marked exactly where I now need to cut. So I'm now going to set you guys up on a tripod and cut it perfectly, and then we'll slot the new exhaust on. Right, so as you can see, I have now chopped both of the exhaust pipes. So I'm now going to just go and run and grab a file, just file them down, and then we'll do the first fit up of the new exhaust system. Okay, so as you just saw, I just test fitted the new exhaust and it fits fine. So we're now going to grab some exhaust paste and just simply run a line on the inside, just on the inside of this new exhaust. It basically just stops any possible leaks if there are going to be any. So we're going to pop that exhaust paste on, slide the new exhaust on, and then pop the clamps on. Right, so as you can see, the new exhaust is now on and the carbon fiber tips look so good. Honestly, I was going to get silver just because I wanted to go for more of a Swiss spec build, like silver wheels, silver exhaust tips, etc. But these exhaust tips look so good. So as you can see, if we just go under the car, there's now No more horrible back box, straight down. There's one small silencer there, and then it's just the OPF. So at some point I may get rid of that one if this isn't loud enough. But with that being said, I think it's time to get the car down and give it a start. Right, so as you could tell by the sound clips, the new exhaust sounds absolutely crazy, and it just looks so much better than the stock one. Obviously, it no longer has that horrible back box, which is obviously amazing to get rid of. As you can see, it's gone, and the carbon fiber tips just look they look so good, so I'm super happy with them. But with that being said, I think it's time to go and get some driving clips. Okay, so let's go for a drive. The new exhaust is on. I have one microphone set up on the boot of the car, so I'm not sure how the audio is going to sound, but one's up on the boot of the car, one obviously set up right here. So, dude, okay, yeah, the pops are way more noticeable, which is obviously amazing. I'm pretty happy with that. So in terms of fitting the exhaust, it wasn't too bad. Cutting the old one off was a little bit of a pain with the cutting wheel, just because I couldn't get to the top of the exhaust, so I stopped recording just so I could get it done. Basically, I cut as much as I could, and then I just pulled it off, and obviously with the exhaust off, I could then cut away what was needed to make it smooth to fit the new one to it, and then obviously fitting the new one to it, that wasn't hard at all. Like, it was literally just bolting it up towards it, and obviously just putting the exhaust paste on. So there's quite a lot of adjustment with the tips as well, so I've managed to align them perfectly, which is fantastic. But overall, pretty easy install, which I'm very happy with. And the downshifts also sound super nice. So let's just do a little pull. Yeah, it sounds nice. The car sounds nice. I'll go down to a little bit of a quieter road just so I can do some revs, some pulls, etc. Okay, so on a bit of a quieter road, let's do a tiny pull in second and see how the verbals sound. Okay, that's definitely a lot of burbles, which I'm all for. I love how they sound, so it's not an issue. Downshift, yeah, the car sounds so much better. I'm definitely happy with it. At some point, I may look at getting a sports cat, the Cobra one, just obviously it's the same brand as the exhaust, so I may as well match. But overall the exhaust definitely sounds good. Like, obviously downshifting from third to second. Yeah, like that is ridiculous. I might get a little bit of trouble with this exhaust because this is just crazy. I mean, me personally, I've never had a car that burbles this much. I've had an M2 obviously with the N55, then the Mustang, the C43. So I've had some cars with nice sound exhaust, but this is sick. This is fun. This is a lot of fun. We'll do a little pull. So. That's amazing. It sounds so good. Yeah, this is nice. I'm really happy with this. So with that being said, I'm now going to get some drive-by clips. So I'm gonna get someone to film me physically driving, just so you can sort of hear what it sounds like from the side of the road as well. Right, so as you can hear by the new exhaust, it sounds absolutely amazing, which is just fantastic. But with that being said, this is unfortunately the end of the video. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.